Good morning, Lions. I'm Nicolini Yanisik.
And I'm Jack Passon, and you are watching SFTV3.
Today is Wednesday, September 11th, Day B.
Happy birthday to Nino Fiscante, Colin Wilhelm, Cole Lutz, and Taylor Michael. Have a nice day, folks.
Well, there's a lot happening today. First off, homecoming tickets will be on sale during all lunches. The cost is $20 per ticket. Make sure you have your signed permission form at the time of purchase.
Yes, and we need a homecoming court. Attention all juniors. Vote for your homecoming court today during lunch at the Student Activities Office behind the Commons. Seniors will vote Thursday.
And don't forget to pick up this year's whiteout t-shirt and wear it to the big game. Tomorrow is the last day you can submit order forms, so see your English teacher today. The cost is just $5, and all sales benefit our student government.
Well, it seems that every club and their mother is meeting today. Governor Uracy and his student government have their usual meeting today after school in the conference center. New members are needed from all grades. Do you want to be a teacher one day? Join the Future Educators Club and meet in Mr. Gary Smith's room today at 2 p.m. See Mr. Smith if you can't make it.
The Quiz Bowl team will also meet today at 3 p.m. in Mrs. Quirk's room. Do you enjoy fast-paced, buzzer-beating trivia? Then this club is for you. Don't forget about the comic book club. It's gaming week for Mr. Stu and the gang. Bring your favorite card game, board game, or video game and join the fun at 2 p.m. today.
But wait, there's more! The TSA Club is up and running. They will have their usual meeting today from 2:05 to 2:40. Please see or email Mr. Hausman if you can't make it. Finally, we can't have a musical without a stage crew. Join the club that makes it all happen behind the scenes. The Stage Crew Club will meet at 2:10 in the theater.
In other news, are you taking advantage of college visits? The Guidance Office will be bringing in some great college reps this year. This is your chance to ask questions and see what school is best for you. Reps from Vanderbilt and Shippensburg University will be here tomorrow. Friday, they will host CCAC and New Haven. Log into Naviance to sign up.
Speaking of college, it is insanely expensive. Come to Financial Aid Night tomorrow at 6:30 in the theater and learn how to avoid crippling debt. Bring your parents and get the answers you need to help you navigate the FAFSA applications.
In other news, auditions for the Fall Showcase are starting today and tomorrow. Report to the studio instead of the theater. Please meet Mr. Frazier and Mrs. Robbie there for your audition. Please be on time and good luck.
2 clubs also meet tomorrow. The Dungeons & Dragons Club will be restarting on Thursday after school in Mrs. Scott's room. New and experienced players are welcome. Steam Club is up and running. They will meet every Thursday from 2:05 to 2:40. Please see or email Mr. Hausman for more details.
Lastly, one of the coolest clubs at SF is the Criminal Science Club. Membership forms are due to Mr. McGowan in AA 113 by this Friday. Speaking of crimes, are you interested in criminal justice? Mr. Solhanek is leading a field trip to Allegheny Detention Center.
Students interested in a career in law enforcement and juvenile justice should attend this field trip. Please pick up a permission form from Mr. Solhanek in the Student Center. Permission forms need to be returned by this Friday. That does it for today's news. Today is September 11th. 18 years ago today, nearly 3,000 Americans lost their lives in the deadly terror attacks on the World Trade Centers. Policemen, firefighters, paramedics, and other first responders bravely ran into the towers, exemplifying what makes America so great: love for one another and bravery in the face of evil. Please take a moment to remember the lives lost. Good day, Lions.
Looks like 6, 7 floors were taken out. And there's more explosions right now. Hold on, people are running.
Wait, hold on just a moment. We've got an explosion inside.
The building's exploding right now. You got people running up the street.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll tell you what's going on.
Okay, just put Winston on pause there for just a moment.
Okay, the whole building just exploded some more. The whole top part.
Okay.
The building's still intact. People are running up the street.
No one ever plans for an event such as 9/11. And as first responders, we see our brothers and sisters, whether it be in New York or at the Pentagon or in Shanksville, we see them responding and not even considering the danger that they're going in, and some of them paid the ultimate sacrifice to protect what we love.
During 9/11, it was my first year of teaching, actually. I had just started, I was 22 years old, and I was in study hall when a substitute teacher came in, and he looked very pale, looked very shocked, and I asked him what was wrong, and he told me about the planes that had hit the World Trade Center, and that was the first time I heard it. I still vividly remember hearing that for the first time.
When they said it was terrorism, and then every city was shut down and airports were shut down, and you realize that we kind of thought nothing like that could ever happen here, and we were maybe had this sense of we're invincible, and we're not. And they brought the fight right to our doorstep.
I didn't even know. I was so young at the time. I didn't really know what the World Trade Center was. I didn't really know what it all meant. I just knew that something flying into a plane flying into a tower wasn't a good thing. Then they said something about terrorism, and that was a whole new ball game, it seemed like.
It scared me. Like, it made me more cognizant of the world around me and things that could happen. I feel like I was kind of blind before that. And then I realized that, we're not as invincible as we really think that we are. I pay a little more attention to things going on around me.
I of course remember the attack, but what I think I remember more is the way the country came together afterwards. I don't think in my lifetime I've ever seen America united the way we were. It didn't matter who you were or what political party. America was one country.
But if anything, it strengthened our resolve as a country, and it brought us together as a one people. And it gives you something to fight for.
You got a sense that, maybe, as devastating this was, we're not going to allow it to change who we are. I think President Bush said it best, is, if we change who we are and our values and ideals, then, the terrorists win.
And it was just, that day was so, it rattled us to the core that, that those images, I'm not trying to remember every class I had that day, but I just do because of the events that took place. And it's amazing I don't even remember what I had for dinner yesterday. And I could tell you so many details about my Tuesday classes on September 11, 2001.